Hi, I'm Olivia Jones, and I'm going to be demonstrating how to set up and insert an indwelling Foley catheter for a female. So I've already removed the catheter and the supplies from the original packaging, and I'm just going to set the packaging over here to the side for now. And then your catheter and supplies are wrapped in a sterile field, so I'm going to do my best to keep this field sterile. You want to undo the tape from underneath it and open it away from you. I'm going to remove my sterile gloves and set them over here to the side for now. And then in here they include 2 drapes. This drape is the drape you would place underneath your patient. And then the second drape has a hole in the center. If you were to use this, this would go over top of the patient like this. A lot of people don't like using it because it does get in the way, so I'm just going to fold this up and put this to the side here. Next, I'm going to put on my sterile gloves. Now I'm just going to get my supplies ready. I'm going to take my urine specimen cup and set this over here to the side. Going to open up my lubricant and dump that in. Next, you want to open up your beta hexadine and dump that over the cotton balls. Okay, I'm going to remove my tray and set that over here on my sterile field. And then for the catheter, you have sterile water here. I'm going to attach that to the port. And then I'm going to remove this plastic covering from the catheter tip. And then for the patient, you're going to instruct the patient on what you're going to do. You want to use your non-dominant hand to hold the labia open. And you want to use 1 cotton ball per swipe. So you're going to start on one side and come down the side and discard. Use another cotton ball on the other side. Do a swipe from up to down and discard. And then your last 3 are going to go over the meatus. And for this one, you're going to squeeze the betadine, so that way it gets in. I'm not going to squeeze it too much because I don't want to create a mess here. But when you go down the center, you want to squeeze that. And we can get rid of those. And then I'm going to move my catheter over. You want to still hold the labia open, and you're going to take the tip of the catheter and you're going to loop it. And then you're going to insert it into your patient. And for this, you want to insert it until you can see some urine coming back. And then after you see urine coming back, you're going to insert it another 1 to 2 inches into the patient. Okay, and then once it's in, you want to hold it here with your non-dominant hand while you inflate the balloon. That way it stays in place. So you're going to inflate the balloon. You push down on the plunger while you remove it. And then there you can leave that because that should stay. Push down to remove it and you can get rid of that piece. And then once it's in, you want to pull it back. You should feel a little bit of resistance so that you know it's in place. And then after that, the sterile part is done, so you can go ahead and you can remove your sterile gloves. And then you can wash your hands if you want to, and then you can take the Foley catheter bag and hang it somewhere, usually on the side of the bed or somewhere down low. And then you can grab a washcloth, perform peri-care on the patient, and make sure the patient is all cleaned up, and then they should be good to go then. Okay.